All right, today we have a very special date with Johnny Weber Grills. He is going to teach us how to monkey drop. I'm very excited about that because I have not really yet mastered the monkey drop. I've definitely tried it a couple times and it's pretty challenging for me, and I think it's pretty challenging for most people. If you don't know what the monkey drop is, it's a technique that was kind of popularized by Austin Keene and Johnny Weber. They are the two best to do it, and yeah, they are able to reach waves that otherwise would be very hard to reach because of how fast they get on their board, and this crawling technique kind of allows you to get on your board further out from the shoreline. So yeah, I'm excited to finally make this video happen. We've been trying to coordinate with Weber for a while, and these days he's a busy guy. He is also one of my favorite skimboarders to watch. Probably he's my favorite skimboarder. Right now, Johnny Weber Grills is my favorite skimboarder. He has some really cool surf style and is making our sport look really cool. So I'm stoked to work with him and happy to have him for this video. We're gonna get the GoPro in the football and just show you how pretty West is right now from a bird's eye view. So yeah, we're gonna chuck it off of this hilltop here and hopefully it lands on the beach. Scope it out. It is just stunning down here. Woo. Oh, whoa, we got a cat. Oh, what up, kitty? Yeah, just basking in the sun. So yep, that's what it's looking like. Got the GoPro in the football. Here we go. Whoa. Here we go. This is gonna have to be a toss and a half. So, this is my good friend Weber. He is my favorite skimboarder to date. This guy is absolutely mind-blowing on a skim. And the reason he is so mind-blowing is because he does this special thing called a monkey drop. And today we're going to learn how to monkey drop with him, hopefully. I've been trying to learn it for a long time and I'm still lacking. Like there's some tricks I need this guy to teach me.
Oh, that's good. So we're gonna use you as a student.
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna be Weber's student today.
Nice.
Yeah, I suck at monkey dropping. I've kind of written it off. I kind of just have no hope in myself. But yeah, so we're excited to work with Weber today, and hopefully we'll be able to teach you guys a couple things about getting on your board monkey style.
Monkey style.
Yeah. But What else?
So, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Why the heck did you learn how to monkey drop or monkey crawl, whatever, instead of regular?
Because that's the people I saw skimming. Where this Jamie Solano, there's this guy Jeff Deary and Bill Baxter, and they monkey crawled, and they were like the good Delaware skimmers, and that's how they got to the liners. And
so do you think?
I never did it the other way. I never dropped regular.
Yeah.
It was always. I still struggle dropping regular. Like I got monkey crawl good, but
it's crazy.
Do you think it has to do with the waves that
yeah,
Delaware
it definitely
has?
has to do with the waves. I feel like with the liner you can run out into knee-deep water, and that's like an extra 20 feet closer to the wave than you could normally drop. You can just kind of chug out there into knee-deep water.
Yeah, that's what's the most mind-blowing to me about monkey dropping is you and like Austin and maybe a select few others, when you guys drop your board, you're almost in like knee-deep of water sometimes. And for me, like regular dropping, I can't really get on my board in that deep of water. There's no chance.
But then steep Aliso,
Yeah.
it's like I struggled to drop the board monkey crawl.
Yeah.
Where Austin, I feel like that's where he drops his board
And
more. He drops his board regular, like
yeah.
because it's steeper. Because it's definitely weird dropping it on sand, like full speed.
For sure. There's
Face first.
certain conditions where it works better, and maybe others where it's not as advantageous to be able to monkey drop, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like steep
Definitely.
sloped beaches, and I don't know. Yeah, probably just really the steep slope beaches where you don't need to get super far out to a wave. Where the waves are breaking super close to the shore, it's not like you're gonna need to monkey drop.
And I feel like you need more time in between, like the ones right on the beach where you never bend down, you drop it, and you're already standing where I have to drop it and get all the way back up straight to like do an air or something like that.
Yeah,
But
I see what you're saying.
it's definitely more difficult when it's a steeper beach.
Yeah.
I feel like when it's flat, you definitely have the advantage with the monkey crawl.
Kind of like here.
Yeah, kinda like here.
West Street, I feel like there's a good portion of the beach right now that's flat, and it's also kind of shallow, right? As you like go out into the waves. So when I see Weber get out to waves here, he's like running into deep water, but thankfully it's still quite shallow where he's at, and he can get out to waves that I wouldn't even really think about going on. So yeah, it's clearly works to your advantage in certain situations, without a doubt.
And I feel like that last boost too, the last spring off your leg, like gives you an extra glide. And too, sometimes I feel like you have to drop in front of the whitewater and hop over it, where I can kind of just set my board on top of the whitewater and avoid that like hop.
Yeah, I've seen you almost use the incoming wave as like
A little
step
to get on.
Yeah, it's like you plant your board on that little whitewash wave, and then you're like use it to your advantage to just like get on easier.
Dave Scott said Sanunga, same thing. You always have to hop over the whitewater to get to the cider. He said he could just go up and like
run onto it.
Yeah, run onto it and set the board on it. He said it was.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's a big hop.
Yeah, dude, some of those hops are nuts. Like, I don't know.
They're chest high.
High hop.
Chest high hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see you skim there one day, Weber. We got to
day.
get you to Sanunga.
I want to see but there's some good Sanunga skimmers.
There are,
Yeah, there's some guys that rip.
I mean, all the
No
Brazilians.
monkey crawlers over there, I don't think,
No.
that I know of.
Yeah, there's not a single monkey crawler out of Brazil, huh? Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not that we
There
know
might be.
of.
Yeah,
But
there might be.
Maybe now.
Maybe now after they learn.
Yeah. Dude, that's what's so cool to me is like, wherever you learned how to skimboard, you're kind of like a product of those beaches that you learned at, you know? Like, you learn a certain style of getting on your board, or maybe a certain style of riding a wave because of the waves that you learned on. Just because of the waves you learned on, I guess. For you, it was Delaware, which is
Delaware. Monkey crawl on an extra large skim.
yeah.
Like super big skim and
Yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to ask. Do you think the extra large skim, for people who don't know, Weber skims is a skimboard that is
unusually big.
It might be 2 sizes bigger than Blair's.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
If we did like a volume comparison or like a surface area comparison, it might make more sense to do a surface area comparison when you're talking about skimboards because they're all kind of thin and the same thickness. But Weber's board has a whole lot more surface area on it than mine, and that definitely, I think, helps to get out farther to waves as well.
But do you think that helps with the monkey drop in particular, or you just think that helps
No,
getting far?
I think that just was what I grew up on. The wave I grew up skimming was with I had a big board. That's all I got too. I didn't get I couldn't find a small board.
Around here, you can kind of ride a small board when you're learning how to skim because the waves are so close to shore. Like a lot of these groms are like hardly running, and they're jumping on their board and like just getting out to kind of heavy wraps.
At least it's like a slide. You go down and you're like gaining speed.
Yeah, exactly. The kids just like walk on their boards and then they like shoot out into the shore break. But Delaware, it probably made a whole lot more sense to have a big board and to monkey drop.
And even coming off the jetty, I feel like lots of times you only have 4 feet of sand to actually drop your skim on, where if you're monkey crawling, you can take 20 steps or 8 steps.
That's a good
kind of get out a little farther.
Yeah, that's super advantageous in those situations.
But do you feel like when you are in the position to put the board down, do you feel like you run a little slower because of that, or no?
No, I think I can. I can run as fast as I can and drop my board. No issue. I feel like I can go.
Yeah, it
Depends.
Doesn't seem like you're holding back at all when he monkey drops. Like he's running full freaking sprint.
But then there's times where there's weird bumps in front of you that it like definitely I have to stutter step and like readjust. And I feel like there's also like at wedge I have to drop nose forward. But here when it's flat I can drop almost sideways and already be planing. Like I can drop with the nose more crooked. Or wedge I have to like keep it up. Yeah. So I have the rocker, the nose to like
to get you through some of
get
that.
me through the bumpy section. Like
Gotcha. Huh.
Where West Street I feel like you can drop straight sideways.
Yeah.
Already and just already be planing. Like
that's challenging. Monkey dropping, like going into it and dropping your board sideways monkey crawling style. I don't think I can do that. I can do it kind of regular where like you kind of, when you get on your board, you like throw your board a little sideways maybe and then you go right into it. But doing it monkey drop style, that's hard. That's really hard. So when you were first learning how to monkey drop, you were doing it on thin layer of water, not on the sand.
Yeah. It's on flat beach, not a steep beach. Like
Gotcha. And using a boogie board.
Using a boogie board for the most part.
Yeah. I feel like that's how I kind of figured out monkey dropping. Was I started using the 54 special and started running into waves, and for whatever reason it was way easier for me to monkey crawl and stand up on the surfboard. I think it helped like with the drag of the fins. When I monkey dropped and got onto it, I was able to like carry more momentum, and also just like the buoyancy I think was a little bit more forgiving, whereas like a skim rail you can kind of catch pretty easily. So yeah, I think for those of you who want to learn how to monkey drop, safe to say you might want to start with a boogie board before you go straight into a hard carbon skim or a wood skim or something. And maybe having a board that's like a little bit bigger for you than what you normally ride.
Maybe like not quite that, but it's my hand placement, but I'm goofy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're goofy and the hand placement is kind of
right
like
235 and
I'd say that's a solid 930. 930.
930? No.
Yeah, the left hand, I don't know.
Yeah?
maybe not. Correct us if we're wrong. We're right here.
Okay, so we're here.
This is goofy. And I feel like it just gives you a hole for your back foot to go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regular would be the other way.
Yeah.
Right about there.
So if you're regular, something like this.
For the most part, it's here.
Yeah. And then, that's
a
the
big
trickery right here. This is where it gets crazy.
So you can't, I mean, if you're dropping on sand too, if you have your fingers underneath, you're not sliding anywhere.
No.
The feet almost gotta flip to the hands.
Wow. That was it right
Oh,
there.
so this is the trick. You have to
It's like you have to go from here.
like pop your hands to the point where
Your fingers aren't below it anymore.
Yeah, your fingers. I put my hands flat.
Yeah.
so you never ran over your fingers.
No, I don't think I can't remember ever running over my fingers really.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I don't.
You've probably done it from such a young age. It's just like instinctual now. Like you just throw. Yeah, it's crazy how fast you do it though. Because that's almost what I struggle with the most when I'm monkey crawling is like that motion of like how to get my hands up on the board and so that it still feels comfortable to get on it.
Water drop. I feel like sometimes you can.
Water drop, it's okay.
If you're dropping like this, you almost hit the water with your back foot on, and then you get your foot flat. So I feel like I might grip it a little longer.
Yeah.
But if you're dropping on sand, don't keep your fingers under there.
Yeah, water dropping is going to be a lot more forgiving when you're learning this, for sure. But it's okay to practice up here on the flats, I'd say. I'm going to try right here. I'm going to give it a quick go on the sand. I'm going to try to get my fingers up above it. See how it goes. So you put your back foot on it before you even...
I feel like if it's on the sand, you kind of got to do that. If it's in the water, you can get your back foot on.
Yeah. So you take your fingers off as you're putting your back feet on. Let's see. Yeah, it's all at the same time.
Same
kind of.
motion.
Like, yeah, that's interesting. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give it a go regular. Okay. As soon as you put your back foot on, your fingers are off. Yeah. It's kind of crazy how like I feel like just that you get so much more push because you're like leaning into it, you know?
You're pushing all your momentum's going forward, like,
yeah.
and that last spring off your back leg, you can like really boost yourself. Start off slow, but you got to get your speed. I feel like you got to be running. That's the same thing with the regular drop too. It's like,
yeah, once you get so comfortable with getting on your board a certain way, you're going to be able to start running faster. And really, I would say that the most important thing is timing for anything skim related. Like you can't do a good monkey drop if there's like a wave breaking on you, you know, or something like that. So you really have to kind of wait, like it is up here, nice and flat water. You kind of want it to be shallow, like it is in Delaware or like it is at West Street. And what else? You just want to make sure that there's no wave coming if you're trying to like hop over a wave on your first monkey drop ever, you're not doing it right. So that's what I'd say. Timing's probably a big one.
definitely timing. I feel like back and forth to start.
Yeah. Like
before you go full speed into one, definitely go back and forth.
Yeah.
Little warm up.
And maybe learn on a bug, like I said before. I don't know.
Maybe learn on a bug,
Yeah.
but I feel like you can do it on a skim. You gotta be flexible too. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people just can't bend. Like,
yeah. It's a good point.
Let's
like
get
Max Wheeler couldn't bend. You should have watched him try.
Yeah.
He couldn't bend
He
enough.
couldn't
to
touch
do
his
it.
toes enough. Yeah. You gotta eat your Wheaties.
burning the friends now.
You gotta eat your Wheaties.
If you're not flexible, monkey
Yeah.
crawl might not be for you.
Yeah, if you
So
can't touch
gotta-
your toes, then you probably can't monkey crawl. You got your toes?
I
I got my toes.
Do you think Weber?
Dude,
oh,
that's-
damn!
see what I'm saying?
got the flex.
That's gnarly.
Damn!
I'm
Can you
in.
do it?
I did it. The monkey drop stretch.
Yeah, you got
Come
the
on.
flex. See,
Whoa,
that's a
I got it.
We got a question for you.
Yeah.
First off, can you touch your toes?
Yeah.
Whoa, that looks kind of like a struggle. Can you go palms down?
Maybe.
Oh!
Can't.
Okay. So we're gonna try to learn how to monkey drop today, and you're welcome to join us if you want to.
Alright.
But we wanna hear what you think about it first. Have you ever tried to monkey drop?
Yeah. I think it's pretty hard because when you put it down, sometimes you're scared like your fingers are gonna get caught. And I usually only do it when it's windy. pretty hard.
Like the only people that I know who monkey drop are East Coasters. Like Johnny, who else did we come up with? Kyle Calandra and Austin Keene. They're all
Dave Scott too.
Dave Scott.
Yeah.
So there's a Florida boy. She's from Florida.
Bill Baxter.
Is Dave Scott from where you're from?
No, but he's from Florida somewhere. It's a big state.
Do you know how to monkey drop at all?
No, I tried once and I bruised my calf so bad that I couldn't skim for like a month. So this
Your
isn't
calf?
gonna be great.
Like, how did that go?
I went to like get on and then I kneed my own calf.
Oh.
And yeah, I fell.
I do that.
Took a
I feel like
tumble.
I clip the knee to
Yeah.
the back of the knee, like that's a common thing. And I kick the back of my foot sometimes. I don't know how that works, but I don't know if that's just.
I feel like the only time I've done that has been monkey dropping when I kick myself. But yeah, it's a challenging thing. I think we're gonna get Kelsey trying one today. Who's going first?
So. So I think you gotta keep the nose a little straight.
Keep the nose straight.
And then it's, once your foot's on, your hands are coming off.
It's not gonna be good.
I feel like you gotta get yourself sliding first.
Yeah.
A little momentum.
Get yourself sliding.
Well, Austin, he takes like,
So stompy.
Okay, we're gonna go do it in the water now. Couple water drops. See how it goes.
if I'm going this way, I do it more sideways. If I'm running on a front side wave, I feel like I start more sideways. Backside, I start with the straighter board.
Like point your
Point
board
the nose,
exactly where you
yeah.
want to go. Yeah. Okay, here goes a monkey drop. This is gonna be sketchy.
Do it sideways then, so I can run with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that way. Yeah. Okay. Gotta wait for it to flatten out nicely. We're gonna wait for this wave to break. Wait for it to wash up. Okay, here we go. Ready? I got on a little sketchy for sure.
There's a good chance I'm gonna eat shit. Like, I will try though.
I feel like going this way, going front side, you have to almost keep, or at least I do, I keep my board a little more sideways.
All right, this is where it gets fun. We get to watch Weber catch a wave, and he's gonna probably get a sick one. We'll see.
All right, wanna do this one?
Yeah, do it.
Ready? But my skims, I never wear down really. Like, I feel like a lot of regular droppers wear down right here. I never, none of my skims have ever had a problem.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I get some tail wear because I drop my board on the sand and it can be gravelly sometimes.
And that's
So
anybody with any skim, I feel like it.
You don't get that at all.
I don't get that rarely. Like,
That's probably because you drop on water 95% of the time and not sand. That's pretty cool.
Dude, this is so far out, I'm not even gonna try to run. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. He was getting pretty far out there.
Do you think you could have gotten there?
Oh, this one. I'm not even gonna monkey drop.
That was sick.
Thanks. Trying not to get wet. I definitely got wet though, a little bit.
So, there was so much water where you dropped that I couldn't even run after you because I would be
Yeah,
waist deep in water.
That was a good wave that he ran for too.
I think it's the extra steps that gives you the extra
Yeah.
4 or 5 steps, which makes a difference like a lot of times.
Oh yeah. I feel like every time a skimboarder misses a wave, it's a matter of like 1 or 2 feet of, you know,
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
The
Right, but
timing and the wave choice that both of you guys pick, it's very different from my point of view. It's like when Blair goes regular drop, he drops
look at
with so much less water,
Big fish. Oh, nice. He's got a nice one. Sorry.
and I can run so much closer to Blair than I can to Weber because there's just
I think I get there earlier than you.
You definitely do.
On like a wrap, you would choose to
Yeah.
get there later than I would where I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Weber's drop allows him to get out to waves earlier that are farther out, whereas I like to hold off maybe a little bit more and go later and really like kind of get there last minute, like pretty much as last minute as I can. Whereas Weber gets there really freaking early and like does a pretty big drawn out turn. Really big drawn out turn, and then he just sets himself up for getting tubed. That's how it goes most of the time.
Which it works in some places, but not others. I feel like I skimmed Malake, struggled so hard to catch a wave there. I could not skim.
Really?
Even seals sometimes I struggle where I get there way too early
Yeah.
because they just can't drop it.
Yeah. It's almost like
Later.
there's so much water that's like trying to suck up and take you out the wave that like by the time you get there so early, it just doesn't let you in, you know?
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I was hoping we could make a distance race.
Oh, a distance race?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. How'd it go? Did we learn some things today?
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it went well.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting to like slow down the clips that you got and like the POV stuff just to kind of break it down and see how Weber does it versus how I do it. It might be kind of interesting. But I definitely learned a couple things, and it was kind of fun to think about who uses the monkey drop and why they learn that way. That was kind of cool.
I think if you can normal drop, fine. I wouldn't worry about switching to monkey crawl.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe have it in your bag when it's super windy, but
exactly.
like if you can drop it regular.
Yeah, I think it's definitely good to have in your bag of tricks though,
Yeah.
for sure. Especially for hard to reach waves like this at West Street or in Delaware, and if it ever gets too windy. So, yeah. Thanks for making it happen, Weber. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
guys.
Some new content for the channel. Kind of stoked to have it.
Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, Weber. Dude, it's 75. It's kind of even warm for Brazilians now.
Dude, the water is like 55 right now.
I've been in the water since like 10:30. now it's 2:30. They got a nice neck tan.
Your neck's basically the same color as your beanie from like here up. Yeah, we'll get you out of the sun, buddy. Tomorrow would be fun to go free skim with this guy. He doesn't have to teach us anything tomorrow. We'll just get to watch.
Tomorrow.
Are we taking you to this undisclosed location?
Yeah, we could.
Maybe. Possibly.
We could go take him to the little cove. Sounds kind of weird, but
So romantic. Sounds a little romantic.
no, we have a fun little skim spot that we like to go to when the waves are kind of, you know, a little average like this, a little smaller. We might go do that. That'll be kind of rad.
I'm in.
I don't know. This was kind of fun though. It's kind of hard to like go to anywhere else when the West Street's on, especially because this guy's like, West is probably your favorite beach of all time.
Yeah. I think for
This
sure.
This is like,
My favorite place to skim.
yeah, Weber's kind of wave. Wow, I just got really cold.
Okay, so we might go to some cove tomorrow. We
Right.
also might come here
Just West Cove.
and be very, very romantic at West.